How's it going, everybody? Today's video is me showcasing my giant ass Muv-Luv haul. As some may know, I'm currently enlisted in the Air Force, and I just came back from a 6-month deployment in Europe. And this is basically a coming back present to myself. I'm an incredibly huge fan and supporter of Muv-Luv, ever since stumbling upon it a few years back. It's pretty much one of my biggest passions now. But besides that, enough of me rambling though, let's get started. Before I get started, I just wanted to quickly show off the boxes that they came in. As you can tell, this is a fairly large shipment, and shipping costs alone total exceeded $500 USD. But yeah. Alright, well, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, here we go. Boom. Look at all those glorious A3s. Neatly organized into, I guess, whichever categories I deemed fitting. Starting from the top left, we have my Takami line. As you can tell, the Takamikazuchi is my favorite TSF. That's why it is obviously my biggest line. Next down, we got the American line. Going back up, the Russian line, the Typhoon slash European line, Shiranai second line, Shiranai line, Gekashins or Gekashit, and also the Kaizukaiku Imperial Royal Guard variant, and then of course China and the J10. Some supplements to it are weapon sets for the Shiranai and obviously the Takamikazuchis. Alright, as per showcasing, I'm going to quickly go through each one. I do apologize in advance if there's any shakiness. This is a recording on my phone. I'll try my best to not shake the camera too much. Anyways, starting off, we have the Takamikazuchi Type 00C model. The white Type 00A model. The red Type 00F model. A special one, I never knew this. Apparently there was a UN Takamikazuchi. This is basically a interchangeable Type F and Type C model, in blue, operated by the UN. A blue Type 00R. Yui Hime's Type 00F. I believe this is one of two very sought after A3s. They go for quite a bit of money. I'm glad to have been able to get my hands on a brand new one for a reasonable price. So here it is. And of course, lastly, if I can get my hands on it, the Type 00R model. Purple one. Next up is the American line, starting with the mother of all TSFs, the F4. The F14. F16. The F15E Strike Eagle. The Japanese F15 Kagero. The F15 Active Eagle. On to the F-22s. The F-22A, EMD Phase 2. One of the two other prototypes, the F-22YF. The second one, the F-22YX. And then lastly, the F-23 Grey Ghost. Now, I do have all of the F-22s and both F-23s. It's just the production F-22 and the Black Widow Grey Ghost, or Black Widow F-23, is back home in my other, or my previous mobile collection that I left back there. Now on to Russia, starting with the MiG-29. MiG-29 OVT Fulcrum. Su-27. Su-37 UB Terminator, piloted by the Scarlet Twins. The Su-37M2, piloted by Lieutenant Colonel Latrova, pretty sure I'm butchering it, from Tsar Battalion. And of course, the badass, oh god, it's always the last ones, Su-47 Barracuda. And there's that. And now we have the Shiranais, or Shiranui. Not quite sure which one. Whatever. First up, the iconic Type 94 original Shiranai. The whole cast of A01. The Shiranai Fuji School Brigade. And the normal Japanese Imperial Army Shiranai. On to the Shiranai seconds, Type 94 1C, which I believe is a Shiranai second. I'm not too sure. Actually, I am pretty sure. Another Shiranai second, XFJ01A. XFJ01B. And the badass Isumi Valkyries Shiranai second, piloted by the survivors of A01. This is also the second of the two very sought after A3s. They run, or yeah, this runs pretty expensive, not as expensive as Yuihime's Type 00F, but still pretty expensive. And of course, I just kind of grouped it in a Fubuki, specifically Tama's, with the 1 or 1200 millimeter over the horizon cannon from ML Unlimited. And there we go. And the last of the Japanese line are the Gekishins. The normal Gekishin, Gekishit. And then the two Imperial Royal Guard Kai Zukaiku variants. Got the blue one. And then the red one. Then hopping over to the European line is a standard EF2000 Typhoon. Cerberus Squadron, or Cerberus Battalion. The British Army EF2000 Typhoon. Good old Fort Slayer right there. EF2000 Typhoon Weisswolf, Lieutenant Sigelinda's TSF, also part of Cerberus Battalion. EF 2000 Schwarz Königswolf. Captain Wilfred's TSF. Commander of Cerberus Battalion. And then we have the French Raphael. Piloted by, what's her face? Not quite sure or remember who she is. But there's that. And last one, coming in from the Far East, is China's J-10. Piloted by Chinese Miku. And then of course the weapon sets, pretty self-explanatory. They're just extra weapons for the appropriate TSFs. And so that ends the massive amount of A3s. But hold on, there's still more to the whole. I did grab myself some more goodies. I consider these my ultra rares because they are incredibly hard to find and incredibly expensive. Starting them off is the MiG-27 resin kit, my only Schwarzmarken TSF, still in shrink wrap, brand new. All my ultra rares are brand new, impressively and shockingly. Next is Yui's F4 Kaizu Kaiku. Resin kits as well. These are all resin kits. And so the next two are very important, very rare, and very special. Starting up, the Holy Grail, the A10A. Brand new, still in shrink wrap. But, wait, I don't have just one Holy Grail, but two Holy Grails. The A10C model. And just like the others, brand new, still in shrink wrap. Went through hell to get these, along with the other two. Now these Holy Grails, the A10, these hold a particularly special place in my heart. I, as you guys already know, am enlisted in the Air Force, but my job involves working on the A10 on a day-to-day basis. And so on top of the A10 being already the badass plane that it is, because of my work, it holds a dear place in my heart. So I am very, very happy and very, very glad to have been able to obtain these. And so by this point, I'm sure you guys are wondering, when will this end? And like I said, this was a very large haul. I was not lying. But I assure you, these are my very last items, and they are character figures. My one ultra rare figure that I got is Yuhi in her Imperial robes. Here's what she looks like, fully completed and painted. This fig is incredibly rare. I had not seen one sold ever until the time I got this. immediately had to jump on it. She will go along with my other Yuhi figure, her Altered Fable fig. Also just as equally incredibly rare. Had also not seen one up for sale until the one that I bought, which I also immediately jumped on. Now, at this point, you guys can guess that Yuhi is my favorite Muv-Luv character. So there's that. And on to the very last item of the whole, or items. My Volks Ultimate Characters set. They came in these right here. And yes, they are a set. Age Ultimate Characters 03. I believe there's 4 sets. I only have one of them. But this set includes Yuko, Marimo, Mana, and the Three Stooges. And so yeah. So just to sum up, this is the showcase. Hope you guys liked it. There you go. Show off the items in its entirety with the 2 down here. These will supplement my already existing Muv-Luv collection that I have back home. I'll be sure to link a imager gallery in the description so you guys can also check that out. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys like it. And one last note, make sure you guys support the Kickstarter. Kickstarter is just around the corner. And like the big Muv-Luv fan I am, I would strongly suggest anybody out there who likes Muv-Luv to support the Kickstarter. Just help it out. I was completely surprised that Muv-Luv is going to be localized. I'm incredibly hyped, incredibly excited. So hopefully we can make this a reality. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it will be a reality. But the more the better, right? Make sure we blast through all those stretch goals. But yeah, catch you guys later.